Welcome to another exciting edition of New Vampire Clans. Today we'll be looking at the Earth Eaters, who are not a clan, or at least not yet. They consist of offshoots of other clans, mainly from the Gangrel. They kind of are available for anyone who's mastered Protean Earth Meld, or even who's just spent a sufficient amount of time under the Earth. The idea is that as they sleep under the Earth, Earth melded or just buried, and as they sleep and as they dream, sounds come to them through the darkness. Just like the whale song could go thousands and thousands of kilometers through the sea, the sounds of the different souls, earth melded or just sleeping in the darkness, resonated around and resonated with each other. And some, if they felt the call sufficiently strongly, or listened to it, or sung back to it, some were changed. And little by little, the germ of a clan was created from all places on the earth, singing or talking or howling to each other just beneath the earth. And little by little, this collective identity started to infuse into all of them, giving them distinctive characteristics, making them a proto-clan. And it's developing more nowadays. More and more, the song is getting stronger. There are more and more of the Earth Eaters sleeping at any one time, and you can hear their song stronger and stronger, and any vampire who chooses to listen to them will hear it, and it will vibrate their bones. It will vibrate their entire soul, and if they sing back, they will hear messages, and messages will get passed, and little by little, they may get drawn into this new identity. So what is this clan about? Well, they are of the earth. They know two things, that they are of the earth, and that they are growing bigger, and that they are growing stronger. So they see themselves as lords of a future. Lords of a future of they're shaping the myths to come. They don't yet have their own mythology, their creation story. Well, they're creating their creation story. But they know that they will be lords of the future. And that's what they're preparing for. They are singing the new myths that will come, the new stories, the new beings that will come. For they will emerge from the earth, and they emerge periodically, and they go down again. But not just them will emerge. Golems, for instance. The earth will move with them and rise with them. There are armies of these golems being created underneath the earth. Robots. It's the modern concept of a golem. It's made of metal. I'll draw a line on plastic, but plastic is basically hydrocarbons. So a robot is a creature of the earth. And though it might be programmed for a variety of reasons, you can still hear the song of the elements within it. Its elements were saturated for years by the songs of this clan. So the robots, the technologies, the cars, most of the buildings, this is the future empire of the Earth Eaters. These are the tools. These are what are going to be their myths. They will have myths of monsters, of beings, of earth and steel and concrete walking across the earth. And the earth itself, there's a, you could say, a hippie-ish or defense of the earth aspect to it, but they don't care about plants particularly. They care about strip mining, for instance. The miners really going to get it when this clan awakes in force, but they will resculpt the earth into their image, into their shape of what they want, and build cathedrals of metal and dirt. And they are growing stronger. In the meantime, most of the clans develop variants of Protean, Fortitude, and Auspex, and also develop not quite a discipline, but the ability to awaken the powers of the earth. And they're also starting to develop a culture. It's still all very subconscious. They know that they will rule the earth, and they know that they will be the future gods, most likely, but what kind of gods will they be? What values will they take? Will there be beings on this earth, or will they just be themselves? Those are questions that are developed, hotly debated underneath the earth. That's what the song is, and if you plunge into the earth and meld with it, you can hear the debate raging as to who will be allowed to live and how the societies of the future will be, because they have no doubt that they will have complete control over how these beings will be. And when they rise up and the humans find their tanks or their robots or even their drones, these things built from the earth, suddenly turning against them because these things have heard the song that is getting stronger, and they were forged from metal saturated from this song. Yes, that is the time they are waiting for. In the meantime, as I said, it is a big debate, big talk, big question, a perfect moment to influence the decisions that are going to be made and the directions that this proto-clan will take. Thanks for listening.